Jain guys, I am here with my new assignment video. I have to visualize this requirement in the Power BI. Basically, this requirement is related to the basically employee information HR. So basically, it's a HR analytics. I'm just going to visualize HR analysis in particular organization. So these are the things we are just going to visualize like according to the gender, current date, time, KPI cards and some custom visualizations. We need slices with help of change data according to the conditions, and basically this is the formal like sample thing, sample report like this, not exactly like this, but we have just take some ideas from this sample and visualize our report. And basically this is the data set we have just to use it. So in this data set there is a many columns as you as you are going to see this, like employee ID, system 32. Basically system 32 is not something else, it's basically a department. And reason, education, gender, recruitment channel, how many recruitment channel are there in the organization, like sourcing out others, like there is, and the number of ratings, how many ratings have been given so far for the particular employee's age, previous year rating. Okay, so these are the data, and we have to just visualize the report. So basically you are seeing that there in the data there is a one thing, that there is a length of services. So if you are if you are noticing, like you are observing the data, then there is a no column of experience. This is the full time, part time, but there is a no column of the experience so far. So basically on the basis of the length of services we can evaluate the expression experience. Okay, we can group the employees into the number of experience, like the employees who has more than 5 year experience, employees who have less than 5 year experience, employees who have experience more than 10 years, more than 16 years. So we are going to just visualize for this. We are going to create a particular column, since this column is basically using many times. So we are using this as a column, calculated column, otherwise we would make it as a measures. So the I have already created a column experience. I am just going to show you like how just I created. When you just click on the experience and go to the home, uh, go to the data. When you just click on the experience, so where is experience, there is. So you will able to see that there is a dax function which I have written, like when the length of services is less than or equal to 2, then is experience less than 3. If greater than or is greater than less than it's less than or equal to 5, then 6. If less than or equal to 10, then 11. If less than or equal to 15, then 16. And you will able to see the experience, you will get the experience. Okay, that is the thing. And the next calculated column I have to visualize, like I want to group the employees according to the age group, like how age group, like how many employees are less than 25, how many employees are between the 25 to 50, and how many employees are greater than yeah, how many employees are older than 50. So I have just created a second column. So I have already told you how to how to get the data. In other videos I have told you many times how to get the data. Since we are using excel, so go to the excel workbook and load the data. So this is the very childish thing. If you are using a power bi, then it's a very childish thing. If you are already make video, if you are already make assignments more than 3 2, then it's a very common thing. Okay, so you can get the data, and you can make the columns also, like how I just made a column. Like there is also column, like you can create majors, and basically if you want to go there new table, you can create new column, you create. Okay, these are the options. But there is also you can create a column in a particular table. Go to the table, click the right click. Okay, a new measure, new columns, anything you want to create, just create it. Okay, okay, good. So go to the new age. You will able to see that if age is less than 30. Okay, I have just combined the employees whose age is less than 30, and who is between the 30 to 40, 30 to 50, sorry. And the employees who are getting, who are older than 50, then it will be applied. Like I will show you new age. Okay, this is the age group I have just mentioned. Why just I mention it? Because I want to visualize the employees record according to the age group. So I have just visualized it like this. You are able to see that how many employees are there according to the age group. Like you will able to see that there are the 30 to 50 age group are employed 67%. Okay, these type of age groups are like employees between 30 to 50 are greater in number. Like their amount is so much in the organization, so we can make the policies according to the ages. Like if they are older, then we can go more incentives, or uh, we can we can they can be more useful in the organization because of their experience. If they are in the age group like 30 to 50, then they can be more productive in the organization. Okay, in the advice wise, or in the work wise, or anything you can say. Okay, so these are the things I have to just visualize it. Okay, now I have created the measures. I have created many measures, as you see that. So first of all, go one by one. So there is an employees, or there is a column. Like you will able to see that there is a full time and part time. So I want to just categorize the how many employees are the full time and how many employees are the part time. And in that category, I want to drill down on more level, like how many employees are the females who is full time or part time, and how many employees are male as a part time or full time. Okay, so let's check it out how just I created. So how many there is a total male employee. So I have just created a dax and a filter function. I have just apply the this particular filter on the employee id. I have to count all the employee id which like whose gender is male. Okay, so on the basis of that filter, it will filter out all the employee ids and count it and return it at a as a male employee. Okay, the same thing as a female. You just have to change the like your condition only. And how many part-time male employees are, like you have to just add only one condition. What is it? Like there is how many employees are part-time and their gender is male. Okay, that is the thing you are going to use it in that particular thing. You have to just add one filter like part-time. Okay, the same thing, part-time female candidate, you have to just change the gender there. Part-time employees, how many employees are the part-time, you are just going to see this. How many full-time male employee are there, the same thing. Or how many employees are male, like in the percentage I want to know. So we have to just divide it, how many there is a male employees and how many there is total employees. Okay, same thing for the female also. And one more thing you want to know, that how many employees are terminated so far. So in the termination, I have to use one condition by my own, like which training average. Like I'm just going to show you the data. Like there is a average training score. If particular employee have a average training score less than 45, I am assuming myself that they will be terminated. This is my assumption. In the particular organization there would be anything. It's a depend on the organization, uh, organization to organization, but in that particular data I have assumed which whose candidates have training average training score is less than 45, it will be that particular employee will be terminated. So there are 260 employees have been terminated so far. Okay, we have just used it. Now come to the our visuals. So here I am just, there is a many measures I want to, like there is a many things I want to show as a card, but I have to show in one report only. So I have used the multi-row cards. You are able to see that. Just give a sec. Yes, you can use a multi-row card. If you are going to visualize many cards, then you should choose the multi-row cards because it is easy and it will not take so much space. That's why it's good, and it will give you brief idea about as much as like cards. Okay, so how many total employees are there, how many total male employees are there, how many total female employees, how many there are percentage of female employee male employees, and how many part-time male employees, part-time female employees, how many part-time total employees, full-time total employees, how many male full-time employees, how many female full-time employees. Okay, so this can be visualized. I have used the slicers. I have used slicers as a full-time, gender, education, and requirement, like requirement, recruitment mode, and the department. I want to give you some suggestions. Like if you are using a slicer, then try to avoid these entities in the visuals. Like we are using already, we can filter out our data according to department, so we don't need to visualize a particular bar chart for the department according to the employee id. We can also use this because I want to know how many employees are department, particular department wise. We can know that because already I have calculated how many employees are there, and we can just go to the analytics and we can choose this. Like how many employees for the particular department analytics are there. Like there is a 2319 employees are there for the particular, how many male, how many female. Okay, these are the things. Good. So this is the my opinion. You can disagree with that, but this is my opinion and my learnings on the basis of my experience. I am just telling you guys. And there is an employee by department and experience. How many employees are experienced according to the department wise? Like this is the department analytics. In the analytics there are the total employees are 2319, but how many are experienced? Like there are experienced employees, like how much experience they are. So you will able to see that because uh, this is very low amount, so you will not able to see that. But yes, when you just click go on that, you will able to see that. Just a second. Okay, leave it. It's not showing because its employee experience count is very low. That's why it's not showing you. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, but there is experience. Like you will able to see that there is experience. Okay, so just like go to this. Because of space it's not showing. Yes, yes, because there is so like experience. I have already told you, like there is a data in the case, means thousands, but the experience maybe 1 year, 3 year, 5 years. So that's why data is so small, that's why it's not showing. And how many awards win by the particular department, you are able to see there. And how many employees are like there are, how many employees are there according to the gender and the particular rating. Like you will able to see that in the previous year rating, this implies these employees are the rating 1, and these are the employees who has got the rating 2. There is there this like 3,563 employees are there which rating had a fight, and they are the male, and the same thing are there. And age group, I already told you, like employees by age group, you can see that. Terminated employees, I already told you, like. Okay, that's it. If there is anything you want to know from me, then you can ask me. Okay, thank you so much, guys.